Oh. Oh. Getcha. Have you ever been in a food fight? Super food fight? Okay, I hope not. And don't fling food with your fork or your spoon, but that would be investigating small machines. The next two classes, we are going to do something called a Catapult challenge. Yes, you are going to build a catapult, and I'm going to challenge you to do something with it. So, here are the instructions. It's called Catapult Challenge. When engineers begin a project, they must consider the constraints. Constraints are rules or guidelines that must be followed. Engineers don't always get to build their best idea, right? Because it might cost too much, or they might not have the actual supplies, or it might not have been invented yet. You could invent something, then you would be super rich. Oh yeah, money, money. Okay, just kidding. Okay, here we go. So, there are many factors that can limit the possible solutions. For example, an engineer might be required to build something in a certain amount of time, with specific materials, and with a certain amount of money. Engineers also need to consider safety and environmental effects of their designs. So, this challenge is to design a catapult that can launch a marshmallow the longest distance possible, or hit a target for accuracy. Now, if you want to do both, that's fine, but then you'll have to make two catapults and you might run out of time. So we'll see. The constraints of this design challenge are the materials. You can use up to 6 craft sticks, and of course you don't have to use them all, which I'll provide. You can use rubber bands. You can use up to 4. Doesn't matter what kind, what size, but you can only use 4. You can use masking tape, but only 12 inches of masking tape. So you can tear it up into small pieces if you want, or you don't have to use it. It's up to you. You need a spoon. In class, you need a plastic spoon, and that would be what I need you to use, plastic spoon, and a binder clip, or maybe you could use a chip clip, or those things that keep potato chip bags fresh or whatever, or a clothespin could kind of make a substitute for that, for a binder clip, and you need 2 marshmallows. So those are going to be what we launch, right? So your materials, you can cut them, you can alter them, you can change their size, but you can't add to them, right? So all materials do not need to be used, and one material not on the list may be added. So this means if you have something in your pocket, like a Band-Aid or a string, or I don't know what you have in your pockets. I don't know if I want to know what you have in your pockets. Okay, but you can use whatever you have on you. One other item, okay? Number 4, when launching, only one hand is allowed to touch the spoon. Time to build, 1 class period. So this class period, you're really going to work on your design and how you want it to look and what you're going to put together. And then next class period, you're going to build it and test it. Okay? Then you'll have official launches. You're going to get 3 attempts to meet or pass the 2 meter or 6 feet target distance. So if you're doing this for accuracy for distance, you have 3 tries to get 6 feet. You're going to launch your marshmallow 6 feet. If you are doing this for target, for accuracy, then you're going to get 3 attempts to hit the bullseye on a target. I'm going to hang the target on the wall, give you a starting position, and then you get 3 tries to hit the target. Number 7, a catapult must still be able to function after 3 launches. So you can't break the catapult. It needs to be strong enough so that it still exists in its original form after you've tried to shoot your marshmallows. So you're going to launch your marshmallows, and then your catapult should still exist. It shouldn't come apart or break or fall apart or whatever, okay? You are going to need to submit a picture of your successful design here. So that means actually, seriously, so if it falls apart, you can't submit your picture because your design isn't successful. So there are some helpful hints that I have for you here. Really important for success. Number 1, the amount of potential energy your design is able to store in the system. The more potential energy you have, the more kinetic energy you have, right, when you're launching. Number 2, stability. If the marshmallow is not stable at the launch, and the materials wobble, energy is lost and the marshmallow does not travel as intended. I know you guys were watching me shoot little styrofoam balls with this, and I couldn't hold them on there. I needed to probably start way back here and put the styrofoam ball in my spoon so that it would sit there and then launch it. I didn't really think that through very well, but it's just an example. All right, so the practicality of the design. So the catapult has to be completed within the time constraint and with the materials allowed. Just keep it really simple. If you can keep it simple, this would be amazing. And here are some examples. You can do like craft sticks, and like this is like a bottle top. This is like another bottle top. This got like a piece of a pencil in between it. And this of marble. These are just examples that I found online. You're welcome to Google whatever you want and images of simple catapults. And you can do any design. But after your official launches, so on the second day after your official launches, you have to answer the analysis questions here and submit a picture of your actual catapult. All right, so now you need to watch a video about how to build a catapult. You need to watch another video about how trebuchets work. That's a type of catapult. This will help you with your design. They're very short, so don't worry. You have lots of time to design today. And then today I'll give you your materials and you need to start designing. Okay? If you're at home and you don't have these materials, you're absent, you're sick, whatever, you're not at school, just do the best you can to replicate the materials. Please don't go to the store and spend $1 million on a catapult. Don't build it huge. You need it relatively small. And make sure that you're keeping track of your data, like how far your catapult can launch your marshmallow or how accurate your launch is at a target that you have designed yourself. Okay, so today is design day. Possibly start building, but really it's design day for catapults. Next class period, it will be build and test. And then as soon as you're ready, you'll tell me that you're ready to show me that you can either shoot your marshmallow 6 feet, or you're going to show me that you can hit a target on a wall from like 36 inches away. All right, this one seems like fun. So, oh, hey, by the way, don't eat your marshmallows. They'll be all over the floor. No such thing as the 5-second rule.